Greetings. We are here for another collective energy check. I've already cleared the energy, already said a prayer, shuffled all the cards in the decks, mixed them up real good. Today is November 18th, Tuesday. Time is 10 o'clock a.m. Eastern Standard Time. I always like to start out by asking the Spirit for a positive message, but whatever comes out, comes out. So Spirit, please give us clear and concise messages and give us the truth and only the truth, Spirit. Spirit, want to start out with, on the bottom of the deck, no thought, just vibes. No thought, just vibes. Okay. Okay, Spirit. No thoughts, just vibes. Well, what kind of vibes? What's this? It's too late to apologize. Spirit saying, yeah, it's too late to apologize. Let's make a note of that. Okay, so we got Spirit saying that it's no thought, just vibes, and it's too late to apologize. So what else you got for us, Spirit? Man of Honor wanted to pop out. Please pop the card all the way out, Spirit. What messages do you have for us today, this morning, Spirit? Haven't slept pretty much all night, so something is in the energy. The worst is coming out of no thoughts, just vibes, and too late to apologize. Oh, Spirit trying to lead. Man, this has been in the energy regularly. Okay, it's no thoughts, just vibes, and too late to apologize. I think Spirit trying to be funny. Spirit trying to make a rap song or something. D.O.A. D.O.A. Abscond. That means run away. Somebody trying to run away. D.O.A. If I'm not mistaken, D.O.A. means dead on arrival. D.O.A. Somebody trying to run away. Somebody doing whatever they doing, just no thoughts, just vibes. So whatever they doing, I guess that means that, you know, they chilling or whatever while they doing it. Okay. It's too late to apologize, and somebody trying to run away, because abscond means to flee or run, and D.O.A. and weed. Somebody smoking weed and trying to run away, and going to, this is looking like police chase. So they might have an accident and end up being D.O.A. Wow. We asked for a positive message. We asked for a positive message, Spirit. Okay. That's positive right there. Millionaire on the bottom of the deck. We got millionaire on the bottom of the deck. We got weed out here on the board already. What is this weed and too late to apologize? Spirit and no thought, just vibes and D.O.A. What is this? Can you tell us the story, Spirit? What is it that you want us to know? You know you're trying to rap. Oh, new trying to pop out. Buried. Man, that was in just yesterday's reading. Wow. That was in yesterday's reading. Buried was just in yesterday's reading. Okay. What yesterday's reading was about was, okay, it ain't even uploaded yet, so I don't know what's going on, but it's still pending in the uploads. So, but anyway, I'm gonna tell you what the title of it is. The title is a narcissistic baby mama and her lover are in regret about working hard to steal a gift and money. And Buried was in that reading just yesterday. Now we got Lonely in Progress. Look like we got issues with the lighting too. What else, Spirit? Oh, something going on with a loan officer at the bottom of the deck. We got a loan officer. We got somebody gonna be smoking weed while they're trying to run away and end up D.O.A. and they whatever they doing, they trying to bury something. You know, they just was chilling when they was doing it, and it's too late to apologize for whatever they did, and it's got something to obviously do with money. The loan officer would mean that it's somebody that maybe that you're supposed to be able to trust. So, you know, let's see. What is the message, Spirit? What are you trying to tell us? What are you trying to say, Spirit? You got the floor. You got the floor, Spirit. Thank you. I'm only going to take one, Spirit. Which one? This one? Okay. New life. So new tried to pop out twice. So we got weed, we got new life, and we got buried. Attractive. Crime. So we got a crime here that involves a loan officer. Could be an attractive loan officer. Spirit could be saying that I'm attractive. But we got a crime here where somebody tried to have a new life and the light just died. Our lighting just died. Everybody saw that? Now, this thing should be charged all the way up and it's completely dead. So somebody don't want no light shed on this situation. I only used it twice, so it should have been charged up. Ain't that something? Somebody don't want light to be shed on this situation, but we're going to keep it rolling. And we're going to dissect this first row here. Hopefully, I try to invest money into trying to make the messages as clear and concise as possible. I had noticed on reviewing some of the videos that the lighting wasn't appropriate, so I bought a light and now it's dead. So somebody don't want light shed on this situation. But anyway, Spirit is telling us for the first row that whatever they did it with no thought, just vibe. So they was just chilling while they was doing this, which basically is telling me that, you know, at the time, possibly they didn't have no remorse or regret about what they was doing. And smoking weed really kind of clarifies the no thought, just vibe, because when you're smoking weed, normally you're chilling. So somebody was chilling. At any rate, we got buried out here on It's Too Late to Apologize and Abscond by D.O.A. by Too Late to Apologize being out here on the split. That's saying that something, in order for somebody to apologize for something, that means that something would have had to be done. Some type of offensive act, some type of crime, and crime is out here. So it's too late to apologize for, and whatever they obviously did, we don't even know who it is, but I'm thinking that it's a spinoff of my baby mama. I'm not sure, I don't know. Spirit definitely probably gonna clarify who it is. So, and definitely what they trying to steal. So we got, they trying to bury something. They trying, I don't know whether it's an actual buried body somewhere, or whether they trying to bury their feelings or their emotions about what they did, by it being too late to apologize out here. But whatever it is, they trying to run away from it. Okay, and it looks like by D.O.A. being out here, it could be that somebody actually is buried somewhere. Okay, Spirit is saying that on the buried card is saying millionaire, so they could have been trying to bury me, or maybe they buried a millionaire, something. I don't know. It says somebody lonely. We don't know who it is yet, but they did this because they wanted to make progress, probably for a new life. Looked like they was trying to get a new life for what they was doing. But it's a loan officer involved in this crime, and Spirit saying it's attractive, so it could have been an attractive loan officer. Could have been an attractive loan officer. Maybe the loan officer is the one that's buried. That's very interesting. That's the first row. I apologize for the light going dead. I'll try to do better and make sure it's charged up next time, so it'll be nice and bright for everybody to see clearly. But we just have to keep it going with what we got. Spirit is going to make sure the message get out either way. But on the bottom of the deck, we got wide path. That means that they got, when you a spiritual person, okay, and you are ascending, then you would be on the narrow path, because the narrow path is you have to walk a little bit of a more straighter line, opposed to being on the wide path where you're using your free will to make decisions that's not appeasing or serving to God. So whoever this is definitely in a South Node. I mean, it's obvious that they're in a South Node because they've committed some type of crime that it's too late to apologize for, and somebody D.O.A. or buried somewhere, or they trying to bury their feelings, and they trying to run away from either how they feel about the situation, or they trying to flee from being prosecuted from this crime that involves a loan officer. What is this weed buried new life, Spirit? Can we get a message on what this weed new life is, Spirit? Thank you, Spirit. Return to sender. So we got spell work going on. We got spell work. Spell work is in every reading. Go back and watch my videos. Okay, we got spell work. Spell work is in every video. Okay, we got disability out here. Somebody got a disability. Maybe they slow. I mean, You might be a little bit defamation of character out here. Defamation of character has been in most of the readers that are on YouTube right now. And it's about a witchy sister who is using a cult and a coven to spread fake news and do a smear campaign for unexpected wealth, a gift, a house, an insurance policy. So that has been consistently in the energy. Excuse me, confirmation for the collective. Okay, so whoever it is, you know, when you see disability out here, it could mean that it might not mean actually physical or a mental disability, or actually it could, but actually what it could mean also is that whoever is doing this is no longer mobile anymore, because when you got a disability, it means pretty much that you disabled in some type of way where you can't get around as easily as you used to be able to get around. However, it actually could be a real physical disability where somebody might have maybe injured an arm or a leg, or maybe in a wheelchair right now, or it could even be a mental disability. I mean, it's always a possibility. But we got lawyer out here on the bottom of the deck, so whatever this crime is involving a lawyer and a loan officer. So this is shaping up. To look like that it's going to be this witchy sister using this fake PFA in the court system, with the judge and the police officer that's being blackmailed. Because if you go back, we got a video that Spirit revealed that a judge and a police officer is being blackmailed. And also his son is involved, along with a church sex coven. The witchy sister is a member of the Eastern Stars, and the father is the head of the Masons. So somehow all this has to do with this crime that's involving this lawyer and this loan officer. What else you got for us, Spirit? What is this buried? Okay, some in-laws are involved. That popped out a couple readings ago, a couple readings back. We got multiple decks here, right? We're going to pull one card from each deck. 1111 out here. We're going to pull one card from each deck, okay? Each deck got 80 cards in it. And we're going to pull from 9 decks, okay? So whatever messages come out here are definitely messages that Spirit want to be known. Somebody getting readings. The person that's trying to bury this is getting readings, and we got destruction out here. So somebody is causing destruction of their life, and somebody gonna have a new life as a result of this, with sweet dreams being out here. By spell work being out here, this look like that this is definitely involving my ex, who is a grandmother of 28 grandkids. She's also an auntie of a lot of people, and We already know that she's involved in the church sex coven and an Eastern Star. I could tell you that she had sexual relationships with my dad. And that's definitely one of the reasons why we're not together anymore. So it is what it is. Lust, all this for lust. This is that incubus succubus spirit, Leviathan energy that I was talking about yesterday. So this is a continuation of the reading from yesterday. So, and how is it that spirit revealing some of the same cards over and over out of all these decks? Out of all these cards, it's over like 1,000 and something situations out here that spirit can reveal, and some of the same cards keep popping out. So, I mean, that's how I can definitely tell that it's a continuation from the reading from yesterday. Spirit has been upset about the situation because spirit abruptly terminated, because I got cards in these decks that say reading over. And when that card comes out, or that card is on a split, it's done. I don't pull no more cards because spirit is saying that the reading is over, and spirit abruptly terminated several readings, and that gave me the feeling that spirit is upset about this situation. But spirit, what is this return to sender and getting readings, spirit? I like for everybody to see the cards so you can see all the situations that are in the energy. We even got signs in energy and everything. So spirit, tell us what this return to sender is and getting readings. Clarify this, spirit. Give us clear and concise messages, spirit. Thank you, spirit. Ooh, here we got Enigma out here again. Again. Now I know that that's my energy for sure. It's a possibility. So it's a possibility that somebody gonna get a new life. It's a possibility that somebody buried somewhere. It's a possibility that somebody definitely trying to run away, and they smoking weed. Okay, because maybe they're trying to bury their feelings about what happened. So they're smoking weed. They definitely gonna run away, and it might be a police chase because I see D.O.A here with somebody trying to run away. Now we got Enigma out here on the bottom of the deck. Okay, let's go back. We gotta go back because we didn't get the split on possibility. Oh, yes, we did. I think, did I write that down? Oh, yeah, I did. I don't know what happened, but we missed one of them, I think. We missed the bottom of the deck on one of them. Let me see which one it is. It ain't that one. Oh, okay, so, okay, wait. Possibility already out here. Okay, well, I don't know what happened. This is what spirit wants to be, how it wants to reveal it. So we're going to go with how spirit wants to get it done. Okay. All right. So before we go any further on the third row, we're going to dissect this second row. So somebody who smoked weed, I know my ex, she smoked weed, smoked a lot of weed. And she obviously doing spell work, and whatever she is doing is being returned to sender, because I do that shit multiple times a day. Okay, but on the return to sender is the wide path, so we know that definitely this person that smoked weed is in a south node. Okay, and we know that somehow from previous readings that she is part of this defamation of character, and she is doing this defamation of character online and doing chat group chats. that was revealed in some of the other readings, that's how this is this defamation of character is being spread, and that somehow that this crime that is being committed with this loan officer and this lawyer is causing some type of disability. Maybe they can't run. Maybe that's what the disability is. And maybe it's this lawyer, maybe the lawyer, because lawyer came out on the bottom of the deck on this getting readings, and Spirit is saying that don't worry, this spell work is not going to affect me, and I'm having sweet dreams. Okay, last night I tossed and turned for the first time in like almost like 6-7 months. So that's what made me want to do a reading. But somebody is causing destructions to their life over some lustful energy, a demon succubus spirit. Now we got Enigma. I know that's my energy for sure. Okay, Spirit didn't waste no time about popping that one out. We got Siren, okay? That's the art of persuasion. That's definitely my ex. She is definitely the Siren, definitely. That is one of the things that she's a beautiful person, and she's using that to continue having supply, and continue to have multiple third-party relationships. She's creating catfish accounts in order to recruit people for these sex rituals using anal sex. Spirit dropping gems. That came out yesterday. The reading that is still pending. That came out in the reading that hasn't even uploaded yet. And Entitled came out also 2 readings ago. So whoever, well, this is my ex. She feels entitled to this unexpected wealth, this inheritance, this house, and this insurance policy that was left to me. She feels, and my energy, she feels entitled to that. But Spirit say, don't worry, that's being returned to sender. I'm gonna have sweet dreams and a new life. Destiny swap. Practicing some type of black magic or magic. And this is all this, so that's the crime. The crime is a spiritual crime. But when you doing spiritual things, okay, in the 5D, what happens is it trickles down to the 3D, okay? So now, and you definitely can't run from God. You cannot run from God, because you cannot escape karma. So somebody definitely might be unalived, because you can't escape. You cannot escape karma. You cannot escape. You can't run from God. You maybe can flee. Even in the 3D, you might be able to flee for a little while, but eventually you're gonna get caught. I don't care how long you try to live off the grid. Eventually, you will get caught. What else you got for us, Spirit? What is this buried in getting readings? Can you tell us more, Spirit? Tell us more, Spirit. That's been in the energy too. That's been in the energy. If I'm not mistaken, that's 2 or 3 readings back. Maybe that's how they trying to contrast. That was in the energy too. What the difference is between my sister and I and what we have in common. The difference is that we both were supposed to be angels, or I am an angel, an earth angel. She's an earth angel, but she chose with her free will. Instead of choosing to serve God, she chose to serve the devil. That's the contrast. What we both have in common is we both have gifts. She decided to use her gifts for evil, and I'm using my gifts for good. But somebody out here trying to fortune tell and trying to predict what somebody is thinking, what their next moves are. That's probably why they're getting readings, because they're trying to predict what somebody's gonna do next. They a PDF. You've seen that. It's twin flame. This is a previous life reading. Practitioner popped out in reverse under getting readings. So this practitioner that they're getting readings from, he might not be giving them the right information, because if it popped out in reverse, then that means that he must not be a very good practitioner. So some of the readings that they getting, is a possibility that they not getting the right type of readings in. It's a possibility that this practitioner, who's a false practitioner, is being deceptive. Deception. He using deception. And corruption is definitely in the energy, because we got a corrupt judge, we got a corrupt lawyer, we got obviously a corrupt what's that, bank teller, okay, and we obviously have a loan officer. I mean, and we obviously have a corrupt pastor, because that's been in the energy. We have a corrupt clerk or court official as well, because that's been in the energy also. And the way they going about trying to do this destiny swap is definitely deception, because how they going about trying to do that is by painting illusions. Spirit saying it's somebody I know. Definitely it's somebody I know. Spirit saying somebody I know. Well, this practitioner, I believe that that's my cousin. Well, my alleged cousin, because I found out that the family that raised me is not even my real family, because I'm adopted, or was sold. What else you got for us, Spirit? Thank you, Spirit. False marriage. That's been in the energy. Shit. That we was talking about this false marriage. 9 months ago. 9 months ago we was talking about this false marriage. Something about a cemetery. So they using this they practicing this magic, because magic was on the one of the cuts, right? What we have? Deception, drop your gems entitled. I thought we had magic out here. I thought magic came out. I thought I saw somebody was practicing candle magic. Okay, so somebody practicing candle magic and using cemetery dirt, probably, to try to solidify these spells in order to keep me in a lower vibration, in order for them to accomplish this destiny swap. But It's not gonna happen because their time is up. That's been in the energy. They time is up. So their time is definitely up. Their time is up. So let's dissect this third row, and then we'll go into the Kipper to try to clarify a little bit about what's going on. But anyway, what Spirit is saying, that we got the Enigma and we got the Siren. Spirit dropping gems. The Siren, who is my witchy sister, feel entitled to my energy, this gift that was supposed to go to me with this unexpected wealth, along with this house, and along with this inheritance. We got this practitioner, who I believe is my cousin. We got this Siren right here, which is my ex, that's getting married. And maybe my cousin and this, my ex, unalive somebody. With D.O.A being out here, they unalive somebody, maybe, possibly, because it's in the energy that somebody buried in my ex's backyard. So this practitioner is involved in this destiny swap with my ex. The corruption that's involved is this loan officer, the judge, the police officer, this sex cult coven that include the Eastern Stars and the Masons, who are practicing sex rituals and out there knowingly spreading HIV and spreading fake news by saying that I'm the one that, my ex is saying that I'm the one that gave her HIV, when nothing could be further from the truth. I have my charts that I have posted on my Facebook page that I do not have HIV. So Spirit is saying that this is somebody I know that that is involved with this fake marriage, and it's my ex. It's my ex. I know that, you know, she will see. My ex was my twin flame, so that means that we had a spiritual contract in a 5D. So one of the things that she tried to do in order to solidify this destiny swap is create a fake marriage of her and I in the 3D, which is where we are right now. And by her doing that, that gave her the capability to be able to go get a fake POA, a power of attorney, to the court in order for her to steal this inheritance. So she's been receiving checks for this stolen inheritance, like $10,000 checks every month from this payout on this inheritance. Maybe that's why how the loan officer and the judge and the clerk official comes into play here. Okay, and the police officer and the judge comes into play because they tried to smear my name by trying to create false protection from abuse by saying that I went over there and smashed out her tail lights and choked her and stuff like that, when nothing could be further from the truth. So they served me protection from abuse paper twice because I didn't go to the hearing the first time. So they were supposed to actually go head on through with the hearing and just solidify the PFA. But instead of doing that, they served me the papers twice. So that means, and we're not even in the same city, so that means that that paper had to go through process twice, and I still didn't go to the hearing. So hopefully the PFA is in effect, because that means that I'm not allowed around her. Not that I want to be around her anyway, but it also means that she's not allowed to be around me. But at any rate, she's the one that created this fake marriage and had somebody go to the court to say that it was me in order for her to be able to get these checks for this stolen inheritance. She's using candle magic and cemetery dirt, which means that she putting this dirt in somebody's food and somebody's drink, maybe some kind of way. And I noticed that when I was with her when I was dating her, when she came to my house, my floor was always dirty. So it could be that she was trying to put a spell on my house because maybe she was sprinkling this dirt on the floor some kind of way, because my floor was always dirty when she came over. I have since then cleansed my house and all that stuff, so I'm not worried about, I'm protected anyway. But we're going to clarify with the Kipper, and we're already 40 minutes into this message, so I'm probably not going to pull no letters, and I'm probably not going to pull no states, and I'm probably not going to pull no keywords or key people. So we're going to let the Kipper do what it do. So we got a main male. Now my pen going out. Somebody really don't want this message to get out. Tell us what's going on with this baby mama who smoked weed, not ex, who's a baby mama who smoked weed, that's practicing spell work, that's all being backfired to her, who's a siren and using her beauty and her body to recruit people to do these sex rituals in order to steal this unexpected income and this gift and this house and this insurance policy. So what is this first row, Spirit? Clarify this first row, please. Thank you. Clarify this first row, please, Spirit. Thank you, Spirit. What we got? A child. I believe that I'm that child. I'm that child. I believe that this gift was supposed to go to at 18. That's why I'm saying that. We got a wealthy man that's not being held in high honor. So I believe that wealthy man is my dad. I do believe that wealthy man is my dad. But at any rate, what else, Spirit? What is the second round, Spirit? What is the second round? Thank you, Spirit. We got expectations. Somebody expecting something. And whoever is expecting something, there's some concern. And we got a main female out here. Spirit don't be playing, man. I'm telling you. We got a main female and we got concern. What was the second verse here? Got great fortune out here sideways, but I'm gonna put it straight. Okay. We got a wealthy man again. So this wealthy man wealthy man. Use this last row, Spirit, with new life and possibility in false marriage. What is this new life? Thank you, Spirit. Gift. So always great fortune, unexpected wealth, and gift is always in the area. And here we got again, somebody expecting something. Uh-oh. Somebody definitely might be unaliving because, yeah, look at what is laying on. You got coffin and expectation again. All right, so let's read this third row and then we'll break it all down. We'll try to find out maybe who's buried. So we're already 45 minutes into this reading. So I was gonna say maybe we'll break it down and find out who buried with the tarot. But we're already running out of time. So let's just see what we got. We got, on the child card, we got a main male. I believe that main male is my adopted father, who's the wealthy man, okay? And he, high honor, he's definitely not the one being in high honor because high honor came out on reverse. And I believe that's what I should have wrote reverse because it definitely came out in reverse. So we got a wealthy man out here and this child and the baby mama who smoked weed right here on the third row. We got some great fortune in the gift that I believe that was supposed to go to this child, which is me. On this great fortune card, the main female popped out and we got her getting readings from the practitioner and somebody buried, okay, for this great fortune, for this crime that's being committed here, for this great fortune in this gift. On gift, wealthy man popped out again, verifying that this is definitely my dad. He probably the #1 culprit behind this shit when he was out there living a double life when I was growing up as a kid because he was married. So obviously this woman who is my sister allegedly and my father is my uncle, it had some type of incestuous type of relationship before I was even born, obviously. And and somebody gonna end up, I believe somebody gonna end up unaliving themselves by D.O.A. being out here and on this great fortune card. And we got coffin on the gift because somebody was expecting this gift, okay? And I believe that it was the wealthy man who was my uncle, who raised me as my father, and my witchy sister, who were in cahoots together to try to steal this gift, this unexpected income, and this great fortune in this house. House didn't pop out in this reading, but it has been in several of the other readings. So it did pop out, but let's go over everything because we broke down each row, but let's just put it all together. Okay, so far we got a baby mama who smoked weed. I know that for a fact. The grandma auntie energy, okay, the hoe witch, okay. We got her out here and probably with the main male along with this judge and this police officer and this loan officer and this practitioner and this lawyer, all probably practicing black magic or voodoo hoodoo or whatever you want to call it, okay. So now they feeling it's too late to apologize and they want to run away, and I believe somebody gonna be D.O.A. trying to run away, okay. Somebody in the energy is going to be a millionaire, is a millionaire that's lonely right now, and that's got to be me because I've definitely been in hermit mode, and it says progress. I've definitely been making progress in this hermit mode under buried, or could be that the witchy sister or the auntie or the grandmother of the 28 grandkids, it could be feeling lonely right now. Maybe she in hermit mode, because she can't do what she want to do anymore because she's been exposed. And I definitely exposed her on Facebook because I caught her with a woman when we was in a relationship on Valentine's Day last year. So I know what she did last summer. And as a result, maybe she trying to bury her feelings about this crime that has been committed. For either she was trying to have a new life to be a millionaire, or either I'm going to have a new life being a millionaire because this shit backfired. Bad. Okay? So on the second row, we got the witchy sister. She used her free will to serve the devil instead of serving God. Instead of using her gifts to do good, she using her gifts to serve the dark collective. She's trying to do this through using voodoo, hoodoo, black magic, whatever you want to call it, word magic or whatever, because defamation of character is definitely word magic. And she's using this by creating a smear campaign using group chats, online catfishing, and recruiting these people to do sex rituals using anal sex. Now they're experiencing some type of disability where they can't move around like they probably used to, okay? Which is probably causing them to feel some type of way, and they want to bury their feelings about how they feel about that. Okay, this lawyer somehow is involved in this sex ritual stuff as well. It could be the witchy sister is having an affair for a quid pro quo. You do something for me, I do something for you. That was exposed in one of the other readings. It clearly says quid pro quo right on the video. So go back and watch that video, because I believe that this baby mama was having an affair with this lawyer, and this lawyer was participating in these sex rituals for this crime of trying to steal this gift and this unexpected income in the house and some insurance money. Anyway, it says destruction is out here, so they destroying their own life and being in this lustful, demonic, STD energy, sexual transmitted demon, this incubus, succubus entity that they have attached to them out there, spreading, knowingly spreading HIV by participating in these church sex coven, and also the Eastern Star coven and the Mason covens. They all having sex rituals. They recruiting these people online using catfishing and group chats and anal sex for sex rituals. Now they're getting readings, and it's a possibility that somebody gonna have a new life and maybe be a millionaire. We got the Enigma, and we got the Siren, which is the baby mama, the grandma energy, the auntie energy, who Spirit says this reading dropping gems, because this has just been in the energy for a long time. I'm not the only reader that's coming with the same thing. So Spirit is definitely exposing this situation to the collective. So I definitely know that if you watch this video and you part of the collective, this message is resonating with you, because there's 144,000 of us, and we all are probably experiencing some of the same things. We all are ascending at different rates in our own different timelines, but some type of way we are all facing the same type of tests, the same type of challenges, because I know for a fact that I have a twin flame or a soulmate that's out there going through the exact same thing that I'm going through right now. But anyway, this witchy sister, this grandma auntie energy, she feel entitled to this, because I guess because she my mama, you know what I'm saying? So I guess she feel entitled to my energy. She feel, and she's obsessed about this. She in double energy trying to steal this money. I mean, she is relentless about it, like obsessed. When you obsessed, you in double energy. That means that you excessively smoking weed, you excessively doing drugs, you excessively drinking, you excessively having feelings for something that you can't have. This relationship is over. But she's still in double energy and doing, at one point she was doing this shit at like it says right here, with no thought, just vibe. So she was just doing it. It clearly, with the practitioner and them getting readings and destiny swap coming out on the bottom of the deck and deception being involved with corruption, the deception is that she was painting an illusion that we was in a serious relationship, and she terminated the relationship abruptly, it being in narcissistic energy. So the whole idea was for me to have some type of mental breakdown to the point where I unalive myself in order for this destiny swap to be easy and for this corruption not to be revealed. But it didn't go the way that she wanted to go, because Spirit is dropping these gems and exposing the whole situation. With false marriage being out here, the Spirit is saying it's definitely somebody that I know that's doing candle magic and using cemetery dirt. She could be using cemetery dirt to feed her cult or coven, or the people that she having these quick pro quos with, like the judge, the police officer, maybe the lawyer, her son too, because you know it was revealed to me that she having sex with her son, maybe more than one son, her cousin too, all up in my face on that. You know, I kind of felt weird when I was in a relationship with her when she told me that when her son told her that she was a no good slut. So that should have told me then. That should have been a red flag for me, but I wasn't awoke then. I didn't get actually woke until we actually broke up. We didn't have sex for 2 weeks. And then I had got into a situation where I needed her help, and I called her and she came, and she was very, very mean. Very mean. And there was 3 guys that I was trying to help, but I needed her help for me to try to help these 3 guys because I was hustling. I was trying to make some money because they was stuck in the mud, and she got a black Ford F-150, and I was trying to make some money getting them unstuck out of the mud. And she was very mean to me. And she said, F all those niggas. And that was it for me. That was it. So obviously she had revealed in her narcissistic energy that she was definitely out there being a hoe. And so she was the one that was definitely the one that was involved in this fake marriage, because, like I said, it was revealed that she was my twin flame. So we had a spiritual contract in the 5D. So she felt like if she solidified this contract in the 3D, that it would make this destiny swap easy, because she had somebody impersonate me with this D.O.A that she had. She went to court with somebody that was copycatting me up in the court that said that they were me. She somehow was able to allegedly receive payments from this inheritance in the form of $10,000 a month using this copycat, and that's how she was able to try to steal some of this money. And it also involves a house and an estate and some insurance money. Here we got the main male, which I believe is my father. We got the main female on the Great Fortune card. So apparently, and we got the child, and I believe that I'm the child that was supposed to receive the inheritance. So this main male, which is my witchy sister, who is my mama, and the main male, which is the main female, came out here. The main male came out on this card. So we got the main female that came out on this card, but it's obviously that they were in cahoots with all these cults and covens, and this lawyer and the judge and the son and the loan officer and the practitioner, in order to try to steal this great fortune, this gift, this house, and this unexpected income. But there's some concern about this female. I believe that the concern is, I don't know, somehow either she contracted HIV. I believe that maybe she might be contracted it from the guy who raised me, my uncle, who raised me as my father, or maybe she contracted HIV out there having wild and reckless anal sex. But she knowingly out there spreading HIV, and maybe that's a concern. The concern could be because we got D.O.A. that came out here on this buried card, and we got crime out here on this card. Somebody was committing a crime with a attractive loan officer, who could have been a siren, okay, in order to steal this unexpected gift, great fortune, unexpected wealth, and a house and an estate. They was expecting for this, and then we got coffin on this card, on the gift card. So it's a possibility that somebody definitely may be unalive, maybe in a police chase. Because if you're trying to run away, it might not be in a police chase, but if you're trying to run away, it could be suicide by a cop. That it was revealed to me in one of my dreams that that's how she gonna go. Suicide by a cop. So it could be that while she trying to run away, maybe in a police chase, that she gonna die by suicide. She gonna unalive by suicide by a cop. I said we're an hour into this reading. This reading just keep getting longer and longer, and all like that. But anyway, until next time we meet and greet, Ashe.